Jennifer Nails and Keshana James ready to get this one tipped off as we get going from Murray here tonight. The tip is up. It is controlled by the Racers. Brianna Crane with the basketball. Hands it off now to Jasmine Borders. Borders works over to the left side now for Keshana James. Back out to Borders on the right side. Here is a three to start the game. It won't go. Crane keeps it alive. Back out to Bria Bethea. The Racers can reset on the shot clock. Racers working to the left side of your radio dial here in this first quarter. James now on the left side. Works around over on the right wing for Jasmine Borders. 2-3 zone here to start things for EIU. Left corner, here is Manley. Manley drives baseline. Her shot won't go. The rebound comes down to Carmen Tellez. Tellez pushes up ahead now for Taylor Steele. She dumps it down to the baseline. Out to Nails now. Right side again. Here is Steele on the wing. Grace McRae hands it off now to Nails, who comes to the free throw line. Back out straight away. Here's a three from Danielle Berry. It won't fall. KJ comes down with the board, and here come the Racers. No score, 8:50 to play here in quarter number one. Jazz over to Bria Bethea on the left wing. Looks down low, nothing there. Comes back out to Borders. Shot clock is down to 10. Manley on the right side. Dribbles to the free throw line. Pulls up, dumps it down low. Nice pass off for Crane. And Brianna Crane puts it in. Nice look from Michaela Manley. And the Racers get out on the board early. It's 2-0. 8:25 to play. Opening quarter, straight away, here is Tellez with the basketball. To the right side now for Taylor Steele. Steele comes back out straight away. Here is a three that won't go from Carmen Tellez, and the rebound comes down to Jazz. Borders runs up the middle of the floor, drives all the way. Off the glass, it won't go. Crane with the follow, deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Racers. 8:09 to play, quarter number one, just underway from CFSB Center. Jasmine Borders on the right side underneath the Murray State basket. Comes into Bria Bethea in the right corner. She hangs a three. It won't go, but the rebound comes back to KJ. This shot won't go on the rebound. EIU with it. Danielle Berry works to the right wing. Comes straight away now for Taylor Steele. Over to the right side she goes for Nails. She looks down low, throws it too high and out of bounds. Racers will get the basketball back, leading 2-0 with 7:52 to play here in the opening quarter. Jazz gets instructions from Coach Rochelle Turner as she crosses the timeline in the front court. Here's Crane, straight away. Couple of bounces, off now to Manley. Manley comes straight away. Over to Borders, flips it over now to KJ. She starts to drive to the high post in the quarter. Manley for three, and it's good. Michaela Manley with a three. That makes it 5-0 Racers, 7:20 to play here in the opening quarter. EIU on the attack, Danielle Berry. On the right side, looks for a floater down low to Steele. Nothing is there, so she heads onto the basketball, dribbles to the free throw line. Cut off, now dumps it down low. Shot up and good underneath by Grace McRae. So the Panthers on the board now. It's 5-2. Murray State, 6:58 to play here in quarter number one. Jazz on the left wing. Borders comes straight away. Now dribbles back around to the right side. Gives it over to Bria Bethea. Bethea down to the right corner for Manley. Nothing is there. Comes back out now for Bethea. Bethea pulls up, straight away three. It bounces no good, and Nails comes down with the rebound for EIU. Danielle Berry flips it over to the left side. Stolen here by KJ. She was falling out of bounds, able to save it in to Michaela Manley, and the Racers will have the basketball back. 6:25 to play in the opening quarter. 3-point Murray State lead. Jazz, high post right side, circles around, comes out straight away now for Bria Bethea. Left wing, here is Manley. Into KJ, back out to Bria. A three, no good. Rebound to Carmen Tellez. Here's Danielle Berry to the right side for Taylor Steele. Drives to the low block. Now comes back out straight away. A three that won't fall from Berry. The rebound is controlled by Bria Bethea. Bethea cuts left, drives right, throws it off the glass. It won't go, and a foul here on the Panthers. This will be on Carmen Tellez, and that will be her first. It will put Bria Bethea at the line for the Racers. Bria, 5'11" senior from Clay, Alabama. First one is up, and it rolls off no good. Had a chance to meet Bria's dad at the game in Tuscaloosa. Sure he's listening and watching here this evening. Fine family. Second free throw is good. So 1 out of 2 for Bethea. Racers make a substitution as Manley exits, and we see Janika Griffith-Wallace, 5'9" freshman from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Tellez, long range left side, crosses it now to the right corner for Taylor Steele. Back out straight away for Danielle Berry. Here's Tellez, left wing three that is good. Carmen Tellez with the three, and the Racers lead is 1 at 6-5. 5:25 to play here in the quarter. Janika tried to look down low. It was deflected, but KJ comes out of there with it. Baseball pass to the left side for Jazz. The shot won't go. KJ tries to deflect this one off of a Panther as it was starting to sail out of bounds. Can't do it, but now the ball is stripped away between KJ and Janika. Racers on the run. Top of the key, Janika. Now she pulls up. 5 minutes to play here in the first. 1 point Murray State lead. Bethea, long range on the right side. Comes to Crane. Now Borders on the left wing. Jazz pushes out high now for KJ. Starts left, cuts back right, and the ball stripped away by Tellez. Tellez works up the left side. Free throw line extended, now down to the corner, and is fouled. The foul will come with 4:41 to play here in the first, and a timeout here at this 4:41 mark. Media timeout with the Racers leading by 1 at 6-5. The foul was on KJ. We'll see substitution here right in front of the Murray State bench. Racers shooting 2 of 10 from the field here in the early going. Eastern Illinois 2 out of 5, and a 3 on the inbound. That is good by Carmen Tellez. That gives her 6, and Eastern Illinois has their first lead of the game at 8-6, 4:25 to play here in quarter number 1. Bria Gullidge is into the lineup now for the Racers. Emma Johnson went to the scoring table, but then ended up not coming in. And here goes Gullidge to the bucket. The shot won't go. The rebound comes down to EIU. Danielle Berry with the basketball. Gullidge, 6-foot junior from Holly Springs, Mississippi. Tellez works straight away. Now to Taylor Steele. In to Danielle Berry. The shot won't go, but a foul. Bria Gullidge will pick up the foul. That is her first, second team foul. And this puts Danielle Berry at the line. Berry's first free throw is good. 5'8" sophomore from Forrestal, Missouri. She toes the strike, has one more. This free throw is no good. Brianna Crane comes down with the rebound for the Racers. KJ with the basketball. Murray State trailing by 3. Left wing, here's Gullidge. Back out now to Griffith-Wallace. To the right side for Borders. Borders has not dribbled as of yet. Comes out to KJ. Crane gives her a screen. She works at the top of the key. Gullidge on the left wing. Shot clock is at 5. It's down to 3. Borders heaves a long one. This one is a ball that hits off the back iron and just thudded, dropped down. EIU came down with the rebound, but Danielle Berry had her foot out of bounds. It looked like it was going to go in after it had hit that just the back part of the basket there and just died right there. But instead, and so all the Racer players had headed toward the other end of the court, which left Berry by her lonesome. However, she had a foot out of bounds. Here is Janika. Free throw line jumper that is good. The lead for EIU cut to 1 at 9-8. 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Straight away. Here's Berry over to Tellez. Tellez comes out high and gives it to Taylor Steele. Now here is Nails, and she travels. So the Racers will get the basketball back. Borders will catch a breather. Bria Bethea is back into the lineup. We'll see Hallie Stoll, 6'2" junior from Rockford, Illinois. She replaces Jennifer Nails. So on the floor for the Racers, it is Bethea, Crane, Gullidge, James, and Griffith Wallace. Gullidge has the basketball on the right wing. 2:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Popping out on the left side, it's Bria Bethea. Janika gives it now to KJ. Around to the right side, Gullidge for three. Bounces high, no good. Loose ball. Crane tracks it down in the corner. Out to KJ. KJ stutter steps, dumps it down low for Brianna Crane, who puts it in. 4 now for Crane, and a beautiful pass from KJ. Right side, here is Stoll. She gets down to the baseline and is cut off. Out to Barry, who drives off the glass. No good, but a foul on the Racers, and this may be on KJ again. Let's check the call. It will be on KJ, and that'll be her third team foul on the Racers. Jasmine Borders will get set to check back in. Danielle Barry back to the line. Barry, 1 of 2 from the stripe. First one is good. Jaleisha Smith, 5'10" senior from Chicago, will replace Grace McRae. And we see Jasmine Borders check in for KJ with those 2 fouls. 2:14 to play, first quarter. And the second free throw is good from Barry. And the Panthers go back in front at 11-10. 2:10 to play now here in the quarter as Janika Griffith-Wallace dribbles in the front court. Left side, she gives it over to Jasmine Borders, and she'll be called for a travel. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and are looking forward to the new year as well. Barry works straight away now for Taylor Steele. Here's Tellez, high post, runs into Borders, lost the ball. Bria Bethea comes away with it. She will drive down all the way, and she is fouled and will head to the line here. The foul is on Haley Stoll. That'll be her first and the second team foul. So glad you've invited us into your radio, wherever you may be tonight. Bria Bethea at the line. First one is good. And a blessed year to get the opportunity to come into your home like this each and every night out. Second free throw is good. Bethea gets them both. She's 3 out of 4 from the line, and the Racers go back in front now at 12-11. 1:45 to play in quarter number 1. Smith into the right corner. Gives it to Taylor Steele, who comes out to the high post. Tellez hands it off now again for Smith. She will drive and lost it out of bounds. But last touched somehow in there by Borders. I don't think that's even possible that she could have come down with that. It went off the fingertips of the shooter. If there was a whistle, it should have been a foul on Borders. Not the call. They get it on the inbound. Does Eastern Illinois. 1:30 to play. First quarter. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. Right side, Tellez lost it. And here comes Bethea with it for the Racers. She works up the left side. Crosses over to the right baseline and puts it in. Bria Bethea with 5 for the Racers. 3-point Murray State lead with 1:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Free throw line here is Smith. Out now to Stoll. A 3 won't go. Smith with the rebound. Back up. It won't fall. The rebound to Gullidge for Murray State. 1 minute to play here in the quarter. 3-point Murray State lead. Janika to the free throw line. Breaks down her defender and puts it in. 4 for the 5'9" freshman. 16-11. Murray State on top. Right side front court. It's Stoll. She looks down low. It's deflected by Griffith Wallace out of bounds. Mary Jones will check in for the Racers. 5'7" senior from Lorain, Ohio. She replaces Brianna Crane. We'll see Carly Pace, 5'8" freshman from just down the road in Clarksville, Tennessee, come in. She will replace Danielle Berry. for Eastern Illinois. Taylor Steele on the right side. Drives to the baseline, goes high off the glass. It won't go. Loose ball tracked down here by Stoll in the left corner. Straight away, Tejas a three. It won't go. This time the rebound comes down to Bria Bethea. She hands it off to Janika. 20 seconds to play. 20 seconds to play here in the quarter. Coach Turner gets Janika's attention. And now they will start to work as the clock rolls down to 6. Janika starts on the right side, comes back out to Gullidge. A long three is no good. End of quarter number 1. The Racers lead over Eastern Illinois 16-11. Horsepowered by CFSB. This is the Racers Sports Network. North, ample parking, easy in and out, as well as a convenient drive-up window awaits you at the cellar door. Don't forget the cellar door on 641 North. Racers in that first quarter shot 6 of 18 for 33.3%. Eastern Illinois 3 of 11 for 27.3%. Panthers with the basketball. A look down low for Tejas is picked off here by Gullidge. Bria works in the front court. Stutter steps, now drives on in. Her shot is good. 18-11. Murray State out to its biggest lead now at 7. Tejas to the right. Now for Nails, and a foul away from the basketball in the paint. This is going to be on Gullidge, and that'll be her first team foul here on the Racers in this second quarter. 4th in the game, and we'll see Gullidge with those 2 fouls set down. She's got 2, and KJ's got 2. Michaela Manley back into the lineup for the Racers. Tejas, right side under the basket, looks, comes in now to Nails in the left corner. Her shot from 10 won't go. Slapped at and taken away by Danielle Berry. Out straight away. Here is a 3 that won't go by Pace, and a whistle and a foul on the rebound. It's on Michaela Manley. Coach Turner does not like that call at all. At all. Inbound comes to Tejas. A 3 is good. Carmen Tejas now with 9. 18-14. Murray State by 4. 9:05 to play in the first half. Mary Jones works straight away. Over down to Jasmine Borders on the left side. Jazz comes to the top of the key. Back over to Mary. Mary gets to the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, and they're going to get her for an offensive foul. They'll get her for a forearm to clear her defender out. Jones picks up her first, 3rd team foul on the Racers. Berry works to the front court. Down to the high post left side. Gives it to Nails down in the corner. A 3 is way off, and a foul on the rebound. We went from a very foul-free first quarter. Now we're whistling a lot here. Foul will be on Grace McRae. That will be her first, and the first in this second quarter on EIU. We've had 4 fouls called, and we've not even played 90 seconds here in this second quarter. Jones works on the right side. Free throw line extended. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. And now will hang a 3, and it is no good. Bethea was able to keep the basketball, though, after the rebound. The shot won't go, and Tejas comes away with the rebound for the Panthers. Crosses courts over to the right side now for Berry, and Berry throws it away. She was looking for McRae as a trailer. Nothing there. Bria comes into front court, right wing, straight away now for Jones. And they still look at this 2-3 zone. Borders in the left corner, flips it over now to Bethea. Racers will reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A look down inside. Here is Crane. The shot won't go, but she is fouled. Crane set the screen and then backed off, and a nice little thread of the needle by Bria Bethea, and that sets up free throw opportunities here for Brianna Crane. Second foul on McRae. Second team foul on EIU. And Crane heads to the line. The first one is up, and it's off the back iron, no good. Taylor Steele back in for EIU. Janika back in for the Racers. Mary Jones is out. And also Danielle Berry out for the Panthers. The 6-foot freshman from Birmingham. Second free throw also won't fall. So the Racers 3 out of 6 from the line. But they lead by 4, 18-14 with 7:40 to play in the first half. Left side, here is Taylor Steele. Drives to the baseline. Her shot is short. May have been partially blocked by Griffith Wallace. Janika on a run to midcourt. Now slows down. Gives it over to Bria. 3 is good. Bria Bethea now with 8. And the Racers lead it 21-14. 7:15 to play in the first half. Right side, it is Taylor Steele. Out straight away now for Carly Pace. Here comes Grace McRae into the lane. She walked. I was about to say she walked at least a good 5 steps with no whistle and then a late whistle there. As I think the official looked and was like, wait a minute, something's not right. So the turnover will give the basketball back to Murray State. KJ back in the lineup with 2 fouls. Michaela Manley out. Straight away, here is Janika. Back over to Jazz. They start to trap out high. She's able to dribble out of it. Now back to Janika. Flips it over to KJ now on the wing. KJ now drives to the baseline. Right side, Bethea with the hot hand. This 3 won't go. Crane taps it over to KJ, who hands it off to Bria Bethea, who puts it in. 10 for Bethea. And another big assist there from KJ. 23-14. McRae, and a missed assignment down low. Gets open and puts it in. 23-16. Racers on top. 6:20 to play in the first half. Janika looks back for instruction. Angles a little bit as she goes left. Now dribbles over to the right side. Gives it to KJ straight away. Dribbles in the paint. Tries to go down low for Crane. The pass was a little too high. She was able to get to it, but then steps out of bounds. So the Panthers get it back. Danielle Berry back in. Carly Pace is out. 6:06 to go, first half. 23-16. Murray State on top. Danielle Berry comes straight away. Gives it to Haley Stoll. Long range on the left side. Down in the corner. Here's Tellez. Tellez comes to the high post. Gives it to Stoll, who starts to drive. Now kicks it over to Berry in the corner. A 3 won't go. KJ comes down with the rebound. Ahead now to Janika. 5:40 to play in the first half. 23-16 Murray State. Jazz left corner. A 3 is in the air. It is no good. A rebound to Grace McRae for EIU. Danielle Berry dribbles across the timeline. They look down low for McRae. Nothing is there. Stoll still looking there. Can't get it to her. Here on the left wing, it is Steele. Steele down to Stoll. Stoll turns off the glass. Nice move. Couldn't get the shot to go, and a big rebound there by KJ. And a foul here on Danielle Berry. That'll be her first. And the third team foul. 5:14 to play. First half action. 23-16. Racers on top. Men's action will follow this. Racers in the end zone watching this one, rooting their counterparts on. Janika over to Bria Bethea. Back to Janika straight away. Lobs it down low. Here is KJ, who catches and fires in the air and puts it in. 25-16. Biggest lead now for Murray State. McRae looks down low for Berry. Berry was open, didn't realize it. Back out to Stoll. Straight away now to Tellez. Ball fakes, now comes to the free throw line. Jumper is good. Carmen Tellez with 11, 5'8" junior from Madrid. 25-18. Murray State with the lead, 4:25 to play, first half. KJ spins into the lane and lost her footing and travels. Jennifer Nails, 6-foot sophomore from Green Bay, will check in for EIU. We've got a timeout on the court. It comes with 4:22 to play in the first half. 25-18, Murray State with the lead. Horsepowered by CFSB. This is the Racers Sports Network. Here in this first half, Murray State so far 10 of 26 from the field for 38.5%. Eastern Illinois 6 of 20 for 30%. Danielle Berry works in the front court on the right side for Grace McRae to Nails. Low block around to the left corner now. Here is Steele for 3 and good. 5'9" freshman from Highland, Indiana. Cuts the Racer lead to 4. 25-21. Janika out to Brianna Crane on the right side. Bounce pass over for Janika. Janika looks for KJ posting. It's not there. Stays on her dribble. Now pulls up straight away. A 3 is no good. Crane comes down with the rebound. Goes back up strong. This one won't go. Long rebound controlled this time by Borders. Back out to Janika. Janika into the left corner. 20 on the shot clock. Back out now to Janika again. Janika works to the right side, hands off to KJ. She penetrates the front of the 2-3, looks down low, and here's Brianna Crane who puts it in. 6 for the 6-foot freshman. And it's a 6-point Murray State lead at 27-21. 3:05 to play here in the first half. Straight away, it's Tellez. Over for Nails. Now here is Steele. She drives inside the paint. Her shot won't go. KJ with the rebound and a foul on EIU. The foul is on Taylor Steele. That is her first and the 4th team foul on the Panthers. Janika passes over on the right side for Bria Bethea. Back to Griffith Wallace. Now here's Jazz. She comes straight away. Over to Janika on the right side. Back to Jazz. Top of the key. Jazz lost her dribble. Able to come back to it. Gives it over to Bethea. 5 on the shot clock. Bethea pulls up on the baseline. A 15-footer won't go. Jazz went high. Tapped at it but couldn't bring it down. Tellez with a baseball pass that is knocked away by Crane. She was going to fall down if she tried to keep a hold of it, so she slaps it over to KJ. KJ now on a drive. Gets down low, comes back out now to Borders. Now straight away, here's Janika, and the Racers will reset. 6-point Murray State lead, 27-21, 2 minutes to play in the first half. High post right side, it's KJ. Over to Borders. Borders into the broken circle. Drives on in, her shot won't go. It's blocked out of bounds, so the Racers will have it. Left side underneath the basket with 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Borders will check out. Gullidge will come in. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Minute 55 to play in the first half. Janika looks. Comes into Gullidge on the left side. She's open. A long 3 is in and out. The rebound comes down to Danielle Berry. Berry across the line to Grace McRae straight away. Now back over to Berry. Berry comes back out high. Works over to Jennifer Nails on the right side. Nails gets to the free throw line. Comes back out for Taylor Steele, who will drive. Back to Berry. Shot clock down to 5. Here is Nails for 3. It won't go. And another Murray State rebound. But they had it stripped away by Danielle Berry. And EIU has the basketball back. She has to wait for help as the Panthers had headed down to the other end of the floor. She dribbles back out to the center circle. Everybody gets back in place. Berry works to the low block left side and uses her left hand as she tries to force a shot up. It won't go, and a foul on the rebound on EIU. And this will put Murray State at the line. The foul will be on Grace McRae. That will be her 3rd. And one thing we talked about in the pregame show, only 9 players dressed for EIU. They cannot afford too much foul trouble. Bria Bethea will be at the line here for the Racers. First shot is up and good. Bria now with 11 points. Jaleisha Smith is back in. Grace McRae out. Carly Pace back in. And Danielle Berry out as well for EIU. Second free throw is good from Bria Bethea. So she gets them both. 1 minute to play in the first half. 29-21. Murray State on top. Mary Jones is all over Pace. It's got to be close to the 5-second call. She's able to get away at the end and get to the free throw line for a jumper that won't go. The rebound comes down to Brianna Crane. Here's Bria Bethea on the left wing. Back ahead for Janika. 20 seconds to play on the shot clock as the game clock works down to 30 seconds. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Bria pulls up. 5 seconds. Down low, here is Crane, who traveled. She jumped up, trying to bring a dribble down, but it was a little too late there. And so the shot clock is off at this point. Haley Stoll is in. Jennifer Nails is out. 22.9 seconds remain. 29-21. Murray State. Pace. Left side. Drives. Shot off the glass. Bounces in. Carly Pace with the basket. Clock is running. Down to 5 seconds. Down to 3. Here comes Janika to the top of the key. Hangs a 3. It won't go. Halftime score. Racers with a 29-23 lead over Eastern Illinois. We'll have totals and highlights from the first half brought to you by Murray Electric. That is as we continue from CFSB Center. Horsepowered by CFSB. This is the Racers Sports Network. Tonight, SMU takes on number 22 Texas A&M in College Station. Number 23 Iowa is in Madison tonight to take on Wisconsin. Number 12 Ohio State travels to Lincoln to take on the Huskers. Number 6 Baylor is in Manhattan to take on Kansas State. Number 8 Texas takes on Oklahoma on the road. And number 18 Villanova is at Creighton. Those are all of the scores and schedule of games on the GoRacers.com scoreboard. Second half action about to get underway. Sirloin Stockade is a pregame favorite for all of your Racer teams, offering an all-you-can-eat hot and cold buffet, including hot entrees, vegetables, and salads. The full-service bakery offers fresh rolls, pies, cakes, and soft-serve ice cream with a variety of toppings. Sirloin Stockade provides great food at a great value. Stop by before or after the game at Sirloin Stockade, located on South 12th Street in Murray. Just look for the big cow. Keshana James will have the inbound right in front of us. Here courtside at CFSB Center. Gives it to Jasmine Borders. And the Racers work to the right side of your radio dial here in the second half. Jazz comes to Brianna Crane. Right side now for Bria Bethea. Here is KJ on the baseline. A little scoop shot underneath. Won't go, but she's fouled, and she'll get to go to the line. Jennifer Nails picks up the foul. That is her first, and this puts KJ at the line. Keshana, 6'1" senior from Jackson, Tennessee. First free throw is up and good. She came out in her early shooting. Talked with myself and Dave Winders that she had a wonderful Christmas. Got to see her family, both in Jackson and in Nashville. So good to see that. She gets both free throws to go. Good to see that as well. 31-23. Racers on top. McRae to the free throw line. Spins. A little baby hook that bounces twice but won't fall. Crane comes down with the rebound for the Racers, and they'll get Crane for a travel. And that is a terrible call. She thinks that she saw something, the official underneath, but she absolutely did not. As Crane pivoted and shoveled the pass over for KJ, but nevertheless, EIU will have the inbound. Here is McRae. Her shot won't go. Nails back up and in. Jennifer Nails puts it in. It's 31-25. Murray State with the lead. 9:15 to play here in the third. Michaela Manley on the right side. Picks up her dribble near the hash mark. Gives it over to KJ. Free throw line extended. Back out now to Michaela. Couple of bounces of the basketball. Back out now for Jasmine Borders. 10 on the shot clock. Jazz starts on a drive and has this one knocked off of her leg, but a reach-in foul on EIU. Grace McRae with the foul. That is her fourth. We'll see Haley Stoll check in for McRae with 8:57 to play in the third. 31-25. Murray State on top. The inbound comes to Bethea. Looks down low. Here's KJ. Puts it in and draws the foul. Beautiful pass from Bria Bethea and a great finish from KJ. The foul is on Haley Stoll. That'll be her second. He's Shannon James at the line. The free throw is good. KJ now with 7 in the game. 5 quick ones here in this second half. 8:45 to play in the third. 9-point Racer lead at 34-25. Danielle Berry to the high post, drives all the way and lays it in. Berry puts it in, and a timeout quickly here for EIU. 8:38 to play in the third. It's 34-27. Racers with the lead, and EIU calling for their first timeout. We'll step aside and return to CFSB Center in just a moment. We're horse-powered by CFSB, and this is the Racers Sports Network. Out of the Eastern Illinois timeout, 34-27. Racers have the lead and the basketball. KJ runs through traffic, gives it over to Jasmine Borders in the right corner for a three that is good. Jazz with her first bucket of the night. Out high, Janika almost able to steal the ball away from Danielle Berry. She's able to get back to it, though. Works right. Now comes back out straight away for Taylor Steele. Left side here is Carmen Tellez. Stoll, free throw line extended right side, comes to Nail straight away. Now back to Berry. Berry draws an open lane. Her shot is no good, and a foul on the rebound on Murray State. The foul is on Bria Bethea, and that will be her first. 37-27, Murray State at its biggest lead now at 10 with 8:02 to play in the third. Danielle Berry will head to the line. She is 3 of 4 from the line. She has 5 points so far tonight for the Panthers. First free throw rattles around and falls through. Janika replaced Michaela Manley during that last timeout. Second free throw is no good. The rebound comes down to Bria. Bethea bounces it over to Janika. 37-28. Murray State on top. 7:50 to play here in the third. Borders on the left side. Back to Janika. She works out high. Shot clock is down to 10. KJ just right of the key. Drives. Uses the glass. It won't go. Loose ball. Steele has the rebound and then loses it out of bounds, I think. Nope. Check that, though. Keep it with EIU. The Racers and Panthers in men's action coming up next. Neil Bradley getting set for the call of that one. Kenny Roth will be on hand as well. Straight away, it's Danielle Berry. High post left side over to Tellez on the wing. A three is in and out, and Janika comes away with the rebound. She's on the run, drives all the way into the paint, kicks it over to Borders. A three in the corner is off the back iron. The rebound comes down to Danielle Berry. Berry works to the left side. Janika gets back defensively, and now Danielle makes a drive past her, but can't get the shot to go. Bethea with the rebound, and a foul on EIU. Berry has picked up her second. Fourth team foul in just 3 minutes in this second half. KJ over now for Janika. Janika on the right wing to Bethea straight away. Shot fake. Now will hang a three that is no good. KJ comes in, claims the board, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. She'll have a chance to get out of double figures. Right here. Haley Stoll picks up the foul. That is her third and the fifth team foul. Stoll is out. Jalisha Smith is in. Bria Gulledge will check in for Jasmine Borders. So KJ will head to the line with a chance to go into double figures right here. The free throw is good. 4 of 4 from the line, and now 10 points for Keshana James. 12-point Murray State lead. They continue to build. Tellez works straight away for Jalisha Smith, and a hand check here on KJ, and that'll be her third. Second team foul on Murray State. Comes with 6:30 to play here in the quarter. Sideline inbound for Taylor Steele. Comes in to Nails, who will pull up from 15 with a jumper that won't go. And here comes KJ with a big rebound. Drives to the right side, blows past Tellez, gives it over to Crane, who lays it in. Brianna Crane with 8. 42-28, and now a whistle away from the basketball. This is on Bria. That is definitely not the fingers that the official popped up with, but Gulledge will pick up the foul. That is her third. Jalisha Smith on the inbound. Drives. Her shot won't go. Crane down with the rebound. Gives it over to Janika. Janika, top of the key. Back out now to KJ. Shot fake. Drive. Switches directions to the left corner now for Bethea. She has a shot fake. Now puts the shot up in the air. It won't go. She got just inside the three-point line. She'll head to the line. The foul is on Tellez. That'll be her second. This will put Bria Bethea at the line for Murray State. Free throw is good. Carly Pace is back in for the Panthers. Danielle Berry out. One more coming here for the 5'11 senior. Bria's free throw is good. Murray State now with a timeout with 5:56 to play in the third, leading over Eastern Illinois 44-28. We're horsepowered by CFSB, and this is the Racers Sports Network. As Eastern Illinois has the basketball as we get back underway. 44-28. Murray State with the lead. Right baseline. It is Pace. Now down to the corner for Smith. The shot won't go. Put back up and in by Nails. Nails now with 4. It's 44-30. Racers on top. 5:20 to play here in the third. Baseline, it's KJ. Looks inside. Here is a little leaner by Brianna Crane. She's up to 10 now. 46-30. Racers on top. 5:05 to play here in the third. We apologize for some technical difficulties that we ran into there just a moment ago. Here's a steal by KJ. She will lay it in from a pass from Janika. 4:45 to play. We're in the third, 48-30. Racers on top straight away. Here's a three that is good by Carly Pace. Janika works back into front court. Between the circles, right side to Gulledge. Back around to Bethea, to the free throw line again for Bria Gulledge. Comes back out, and it's picked off. Kind of telegraphed that pass a little too much. Pace picks it off. Bethea blocks it, and now a late whistle and a foul. Look good from here, but Bethea will pick up the personal. And this will put Carly Pace, 5'8" freshman from Clarksville, Tennessee, at the stripe. lefties. First free throw is good. Danielle Berry is back in for Jaleisha Smith. Jasmine Borders back in for the Racers for Bria Gullich. One more coming for Carly Pace. This free throw rims off, no good. Nails gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. 48-36. 6-0 run here by EIU. 4 minutes to play in the third. KJ in the right corner, back out to Bethea. Straight away for Griffith Wallace. Over to KJ on the left side. This time drives into the paint, kicks it into the right corner for Jazz. A three is off the front iron. The rebound comes down to Danielle Berry. Berry on a jog. In the front court, comes to Pace. Murray State man-to-man. Berry cuts left, now goes back right, and a kiss off the glass. A nice move there by Danielle Berry. She's got 8, and the 18-point lead is down to 10. 3:20 to play here in the third. Janika, left side now for Jazz. Borders dribbles back straight away for Griffith Wallace, now on the right wing. Janika gets a screen from KJ, now tries to get it back to KJ, deflected by Tellez. KJ gets back to it. Shot clock is at 5. KJ sees it. Starts on a dribble. Down to 2. Down to 1. Dumps it over for Janika. Jumper bounces no good. And the rebound comes down to Carly Pace. Pace looks ahead on the right side now for Nails. Back out straight away for Pace. Pace to the high post. Drives all the way. Her shot blocked away by Janika, out of bounds. 10-point Murray State lead, 48-38, 2:42 to play here in the third. Racers trying to get win number 5 on the season, but more importantly go 1-0 in conference play, and a travel here on Berry. And the turnover gives the basketball back to Murray State. Racers with a 10-point advantage and the basketball, 2:35 to play in the third. Bria just right of the key. A three won't fall. Tellez with the rebound. Ahead now for Danielle Berry. Berry works down to the corner, spins, now gets into the paint, comes out straight away for Taylor Steele. A drive off the glass won't go, loose ball, and Janika comes away with it. Janika has played well tonight. Through the center circle, comes to the top of the key, stays on her drive and tries to dump it down low, and a foul here on EIU. Carly Pace picks up the foul. That is her first. Janika Griffith Wallace heads to the line for the first time tonight. She has 4 points so far. The free throw is no good, too strong. Janika from Brampton, Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie area. Free throw is good this time. 49-38. Murray State, 2 minutes to play in the third. Danielle Berry works to the right side, gives it over for Carly Pace. Pace drives down to the basket, blocked from behind again here by Bethea, but they'll get her with some body contact. And Bria has picked up her third. 5th team foul. Both teams are in the bonus. Just 1:52 to play here in the third. Now, the officials are going to get together and talk something over here. They have brought both teams to their benches here to go over something. We'll see what that's about. Reminder that coming up on Saturday, that will be our next Racer broadcast following the men's game tonight. 4:30 we'll have the pregame show. 5 o'clock, the Racer women will tip against the Cougars of SIUE, and the men will play at 7:15, somewhere around that time frame home games here at CFSB Center on Saturday evening. And if you can't make it here in person, or if you can, bring on your headset, come on down, and we'll keep you entertained here on the Racer Sports Network as well. So we have a review going on, and I'm not sure as to exactly the extent of it. It truly may be just to see who is supposed to be at the free throw line here, as both teams have been corralled over to their benches, and the officials talk things over. For the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits at the most competitive prices, make sure you stop at the Cellar Door, conveniently located north of Stewart Stadium on 641 North. Ample parking, easy in and out, as well as convenient drive-up window awaits you at the Cellar Door. Don't forget the Cellar Door on 641 North. We have 1:52 to play here in this third, with Murray State leading 49-38. Now a different set of eyes from the officiating crew. We'll go and look things over. We'll see what they're able to come out of it this time. Again, an 11-point Racer lead with 1:52 to play here in the third. EIU will be at the free throw line once all of this is settled. And the look on Rochelle Turner's face is priceless. I mean, she is just absolutely frustrated at whatever is going on here, as the Racers just trying to keep motion going and get out of here at 1-0 in conference play. Sirloin Stockade, a pregame favorite for all of your Racer teams. They offer an all-you-can-eat hot and cold buffet that includes hot entrees, vegetables, and salads. The full-service bakery offers fresh rolls, pies, cakes, and soft-serve ice cream with a variety of toppings. Sirloin Stockade provides great food at a great value. Stop by before or after the game at Sirloin Stockade, located on South 12th Street in Murray. Just look for the big cow. Now the officials bring both Coach Matt Ballant and Coach Rochelle Turner in for an explanation. And we are all excited to find out the explanation as well. This is one of those, in the sake of keeping the game moving, make a call and go on, one way or the other. I'm all for trying to get things right, but this is taking a while. Score by quarters, the Racers led at the end of 1:16-11. They led at halftime 29-23. They lead here at this stoppage with 1:52 to play in the third, 49-38. So we should get some clarification coming up on this shortly. And again, this all started with just a block shot by Bria Bethea that she got a little bit too much body contact with, and she was whistled for a foul. And then that's where the delay has started. And maybe they were checking to see if the basket went through the net, but that wouldn't take this long. But it, so KJ has been called for an unsportsmanlike foul, which becomes her fourth foul. First two free throws are for Carly Pace. This was on the foul itself from Bria Bethea, who picked up the first foul, as it was a block shot body contact. Those free throws neither fall through. Carmen Tellez will get the basketball now to shoot the unsportsmanlike free throws. First one is good. I did not see it. Second free throw doesn't go. I'm not can't comment on it at all. I did not see what occurred there. EIU will get the basketball, but I mean, as many of you know, KJ, as this is her senior season here, she's been around a long time. That's not characteristic of her at all. So whatever it was, you know, I'm not sure what it could have been, but anyway, she gets it unsportsmanlike. And like I said, that's just not her. EIU with the basketball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a three by Pace straight away that won't fall. The rebound comes down into the hands of Nails, who puts it in. Instead of coming down with both hands with the rebound, it was a slap of the basketball that ended up then in the hands of Jennifer Nails. 49-41, Murray State by 8. 1:05 to play in the third. Janika down to the baseline. Little floater is good. Janika Griffith-Wallace. A bucket that Murray State really needed right there. 7 points tonight for the Canadian. 50 seconds to play. 10-point Murray State lead. Right side, here's Berry. Berry gets a screen from Nails. Drives to the broken circle. Spins. Her shot falls through. Danielle Berry now with 10. 51-43. Racers with the lead. 30 seconds to play here in the third. Here is Borders in for Crane and a blocking foul on EIU. Crane couldn't get the shot to go, but she'll head to the line. The foul is on Jennifer Nails. Clock stops with 27.1 to play here in the third. So the Alabama native, Brianna Crane, heads to the line. Brianna had a chance to be at home right after the game in Tuscaloosa. She's just a hop, skip, and a jump away over in Birmingham. First free throw falls through for Crane. She's got 11 now. And this one rattles around and falls through as well. So she gets them both. 53-43. The Racers' lead is at 10. 20 seconds to play in the third. Taylor Steele with her heels in the center circle. Clock down to 5 seconds. She drives. Her shot is no good down the baseline, but she is fouled by Bria Bethea. That's her fourth. So KJ and Bria with 4 fouls apiece. 4.2 to play here in the third. 10-point Murray State lead as Taylor Steele, 5'9" freshman from Highland, Indiana, heads to the strike. First one is good. Mary Jones is in. Bria Bethea is out. One more coming here for Steele. 4.2 seconds to play in the third. Second free throw is good. So Steele gets them both. Pressure here from Pace. Janika gets it. 2 seconds. She will let one heave just inside midcourt. The shot won't fall, and we will head to the fourth with the Racers on top by 8. 53-45. Horsepowered by CFSB. This is the Racers Sports Network. Here to a 53-45 lead over Eastern Illinois. The Panthers with the basketball as we start the fourth. Racers not in ideal conditions from the foul standpoint as Bethea and James both have 4 apiece. And now here's a reach-in foul on Mary Jones. That'll be her second. And EIU will have it side front court. First foul on the Racers here in this fourth quarter. Carmen Tellez on the inbound. Comes down to Carly Pace, who comes to the free throw line for Taylor Steele. Hands it off now for Danielle Berry in the paint. The shot rolls off, no good, but the rebound comes down to EIU. It's Jennifer Nails with the basketball, and she's fouled. The foul is on Crane. That's her first. EIU will inbound. Second on the Racers. And now here is the ball stolen away on the inbound by Jazz. She will drive all the way, uses the glass. The shot won't go. Crane keeps it alive for Murray State. Looks back out on the right side for Borders, who will drive. It's stripped away here by Carmen Tellez. Tellez works up the middle of the floor, goes over to Pace on the left side. She's got one to beat. It's Janika. Puts a shot up in the air. It won't go. Janika with a good defensive play. Gullidge comes down with the rebound. Racers with the basketball, leading by 8. 9:15 to play. Jones, left side to Janika, straight away. Here's Jazz. She works from the right side to the top of the key. Left side now for Janika. Pulls up from 15 on the baseline. This shot won't go. Pace comes down with the rebound. Jones is with her step for step. And they'll finally get Mary. A lot of contact as she was side saddling her from the inline up near midcourt. Jones will pick up the foul, and that will put her on the bench, and we will see Michaela Manley check in. Danielle Berry with the basketball for Eastern Illinois. Now straight away, here's Taylor Steele. High post right side for Jennifer Nails. Flips it over to Tellez. A long three is good by Carmen Tellez. Tellez now with 15. And the 18-point lead is down to 5. 8:20 to play. Manley works straight away. Here's Janika, back out to Bria. Bria spin move into the lane, gets up high and throws it off the glass. Good. 4 now for Gullidge. 55-48, 8:05 to play. Right side, here is Pace. Over now for Nails. Straight away again for Carly Pace. Starts on a drive, gets down to the baseline, kicks it over to Steele. And a pass out high, knocked away by Borders. Coming down with it, though, is Tellez to Nails. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tellez, left corner three. Won't go. Rebound to Janika. Janika started on a run, now pulls up. Works into front court. 7:30 to play. 55-48. Racers with the lead. Borders in the left corner. Out to Michaela. Michaela back over to Jazz. A three is in the air. It won't fall. Loose ball out of bounds, and it will belong to Eastern Illinois. We'll see Grace McRae will check in for EIU. Bria, Bethea, and KJ back in. Janika and Michaela will get breathers here. Danielle Berry works in the front court for the Panthers. Hands it off now to Grace McRae. She works to the left side, drives down low, lays it up. It won't fall. The rebound comes down to Crane. They were trying to go at KJ. KJ stood her ground. They kept her hands back and was successful in trying to defend that shot. Straight away, KJ for three, and good. 14 now, 15 now. If I can add, 15 for KJ and back to a 10-point Murray State lead. McRae on the left side, looks down low for Nails, led it too far out in front of her, and it goes out of bounds. Murray State will get it back, leading by 10 with 6:25 to play. Men's action will follow this. Both teams getting underway in OVC play. Bethea down in the corner now for KJ. Right side. Back out to Borders. Borders gets a screen from Crane. Over to Gullidge on the left wing. Here's KJ in the left corner. A three is no good. Crane with the rebound. Back up. It won't fall, but she's fouled. Brianna Crane will head to the line. The foul is on Danielle Berry. That is her third. And this will put Brianna Crane at the line. The first one is good. Talk about having a solid freshman season. It's Brianna Crane. She has been fantastic from the word go. McRae is out. Berry is back in. Second free throw is good from Crane. 14 now for Crane. 60-48. Racers by 12. 5:50 to play. Here's Steele on the left wing. Pace now, straight away. Drives into the paint, uses her left hand, pushes one off the glass. It won't go. KJ comes down with the rebound. Up ahead now for Gullidge. Gullidge pulls up, comes back out to KJ. Bria was leveled there. Danielle Berry, it was accidental, but man, oh man. Bria with a little smile on her face. I mean, she was knocked down. 5:36 to play. EIU calls for a timeout at 60-48. Racers with the lead. They'll have the ball when we come back after this timeout. 60-48. Murray State on top. Horsepowered by CFSB. This is the Racers Sports Network. Along with Neil Bradley and Kenny Roth, my name is Jeremy Rose. Glad you're with us tonight from CFSB Center. Racers lead at 60-48 with 5:35 to play here in this women's contest. Men will come up in just a few moments. Here's a Bria Gullidge for the Racers. Straight away, a three won't fall, and the rebound comes down to EIU. Looking ahead for Danielle Berry, and Berry was open underneath, only had one to beat. It was Bethea, who has 4 fouls, but instead she decides to turn around and circle the wagon gates. Over now to Taylor Steele. She works on the right side and now will drive and lay it in. Taylor Steele now with 7. 10-point Racers lead. 4:55 to play. KJ back to Bria. Straight away now for Borders. 15 on the shot clock. Gullidge. Over now to Crane. Free throw line extended right side. Back to Borders. Back to Gullidge, who works the baseline. Her shot is blocked by Nails. And away with it. Here's Taylor Steele. Steele works up the right side, drives all the way. Her shot is off the glass. It won't go. Puts it back up. It's good, and the foul. Taylor Steele now with 9 and can break into double figures if she connects from the strike. 4:30 to play. The free throw by Steele is good. 7-point Racer lead. 4:25 to go. They try to trap. KJ works out of it. Looks down low. Here is Brianna Crane, who puts it in. She's got 16. And they have found her with some fantastic looks throughout the night tonight. And now here's a steal by Bria. She will drive all the way and lay it in. Bria Gullidge now with 6 and a timeout for EIU. 4:05 to play. 64-53. Murray State with the lead. This will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Following our coverage of Racer women's basketball tonight, the Racer men will take on EIU. Neil Bradley and Kenny Roth have the call on that one coming up after the final horn, and then be listening in at halftime. We'll have some postgame comments from Coach Rochelle Turner after this OVC opener that finds the Racers leading 64-53 with 4:05 to play. And then on Saturday, we'll be back at it here from CFSB Center. The Racers and SIUE have complete coverage. 4:30 with the pregame show. Women's tip at 5 rather. Women's tip will be at 5. And the Racer men around 7. That comes up on Saturday night right here from CFSB Center. EIU with the basketball, trailing 64-53, 3:55 to play. Taylor Steele drives into the paint on the right side, lost her dribble, gets back to it, comes out straight away now for Danielle Berry. Berry looks over again for Steele, picked off again here by Bria Gullidge, and she's fouled. The foul is on Danielle Berry, and that will do it for EIU's primary ball handler. she will foul out with 10 points. Jaleisha Smith will replace her in the EIU lineup. Third team foul on EIU here in this fourth quarter. Here's Jazz for the Racers. Right side now for Gullich. Gullich has played well here tonight. May not really be showing a whole lot on the scoring column, but she has played very, very well. In the corner, here's KJ for three. That's good. That gives her 18, and it's 67-53 Murray State with 3:20 to play. Jaleisha Smith into the right corner. Now for Nails. Comes out now for Pace, who hangs a three that goes through. She's got 9. 67-56, 3:05 to play. Racers on top and with the basketball. Jazz goes over now to KJ. KJ on the left side. Drives, kicks it off to Bria Bethea. She works out on the wing. Comes back out straight away for Borders. Borders back over to Bethea. Bria on the dribble. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Crane. Pulls up, hangs a three. It won't fall. Jazz keeps it alive. Out of bounds, though, and last touched by the Racers. Good crowd continues to file in here to CFSB Center. Come on out early on Saturday and root these Racers on, both men and women. Beginning at 5 with the women's contest. 2:30 to play, 67-56. Murray State on top. Carly Pace, top of the key, looks down low. Nice pass over for Jaleisha Smith, but she can't get the shot to go, and the basketball ends up between the goal and the glass, and so an alternating possession that will give the basketball to the Racers. Boy, that's a break. That was a surefire 2 there, and instead, possession arrow favors Murray State. 67-56, Borders. Now to Gullich, straight away. Back over to Borders. Jazz with 2:10 to go. Starting to fall, able to get it away to Gullich. Gullich gets down to the baseline right side, and a timeout here for Murray State. 2:04 to play. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here again. 67-56. The Racers have the advantage here. It's SIUE on Saturday night. 4:30 with the pregame. Women tip at 5, men around 7. Complete coverage right here on Froggy 103.7 and the Racers Sports Network. 67-56 with 2:04 to go. Racers will retain possession. There will be 14 seconds remaining on the Murray State shot clock here. The Navy and Gold will inbound underneath their own basket on the right side. Borders on the inbound. Now out straight away. Here's Bethea. Shot clock is at 10. Bethea dribbles left, hands it over. Now, no, instead she just spun. She tricked me on that one, and a rebounding foul on Crane. Brianna picks up her third and the 5th team foul on Murray State. So EIU will be at the line here. It was kind of one of those handoffs that you see sometimes in the NFL where the cameraman looks downfield and the ball stayed closer to home. Nails is at the line. The free throw is good. 10-point lead for Murray State with 1:52 to play. Second free throw also is good from Jennifer Nails. She's got 10. The lead is 8 for the Racers. KJ works in the front court. Stays on her dribble. She's trapped out high. Gets it over now to Bethea. Bethea gets it back to KJ. Pushes over now on the right side for Borders. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Borders has trouble with her dribble. Tries to come out to KJ. She does, and now she's fouled by Jaleisha Smith. Smith picks up her first, fourth team foul. The Racers will inbound. Side front court. KJ comes in to Jazz. Over now to Gullidge on the right side. Back to KJ. Down in the left corner, here's Bethea. Bethea starts to drive. Her shot is bouncing. Good! And the foul! Having a night is Bria Bethea. The foul is on Taylor Steele. That'll be her second. Janika will check in and replace Brianna Crane with 1:22 to go. And Bria Bethea will head to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. The free throw is good. 17 down for the senior. 70-58 Murray State. 1:15 to go. Nails on the left side. Comes out straight away for Pace. Pace drives to the baseline. She's cut off. And now reverses. The shot won't go. Jaleisha Smith with the follow. It won't go. And the clock stops with 1:01 to play. The foul is on Janika. That will be her first. Jaleisha Smith will head to the line. First free throw is no good. 5'10" senior from Chicago, Illinois. Second free throw is airborne, and this one also no good. Bria Bethea comes down with the rebound. Racers lead it by 12. 55 seconds to play. KJ on the right side. Dribbles to the free throw line. Plays a little keep away here. Over now to Bethea. 45 seconds to play. Borders. Dribbles around to the right side and a blocking foul here. With 41.6 to go. The foul is on Carmen Tellez. That'll be her third. Jasmine Borders will head to the line. First time up there tonight. Free throw is good. Crane will check back in. Griffith Wallace out. 41.6 seconds to go. 71-58. Murray State on top. Second free throw also good. Jazz gets them both. That gives her 5 in the game. 72-58. Murray State on top. 35 seconds to play. Racers trying to get off to that all-important 1-0 start here in OVC play. Here is Pace down to the baseline. Left side, off the glass, good. 72-60. Now here's KJ pushing through traffic, gets into the front court. She has used her dribble. Her pass is deflected. 20 seconds to play. Pace has the basketball for EIU and an open lane to the basket. Her shot is now no good as converging to foul her are Bethea and Borders. The foul will be on Jazz, and that will be her first. This will put Carly Pace at the line. 72-60. Murray State on top, 15.6 to play. Carly Pace, first free throw is good. 5'8" freshman from Clarksville, Tennessee will try again. Janika Griffith Wallace replaces Brianna Crane. Second free throw by Pace. Rattles no good. Jaleisha Smith with the rebound. Her putback won't go. Tellez now loses it out of bounds. KJ came in and knocked it away from her. 11.1 to play and an 11-point Murray State lead. Full court pressure by EIU here. Janika has the trigger in. Comes in now to Jazz, who comes up ahead for KJ. KJ is in trouble in backcourt. Somehow finds her way out of it. Clock continues to roll down to 2 seconds, and the Racers are 1-0 in OVC play after defeating EIU tonight, 72 61. Back in action on Saturday against Southeast. Well, take that back. Against Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. That's who we've got on Saturday night. 72-61. Racers pick up the victory. Stick around. Neil Bradley and Kenny Roth come up next for Racer men's action. We'll have a visit with Coach Rochelle Turner coming up at the halftime break. Murray State Racer Radio broadcasts are produced by Neil Bradley. The executive producer is Steve Harrell. The chief technical engineer is Jeremy Wilkerson. And the studio engineer, Heather McRibbits. Any use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without permission from Murray State University is prohibited. The final score, Racers 72, EIU